Shalom, brothers. This is Akala Mai with the Dallas, Texas camp, Man Up Jacob, GMS. And this is a quick follow-up to the video I just did on Polite, basically going into how he was or is an eloquent speaker. Alright, and that's how pretty much he has all his followers. And I'm just going to go through these two scriptures real quick because they hit me just after I finished the last sit down. So I would have included them on there, but it was already too late, so I just figured I'd do a quick follow-up. But let's go into it. This is Acts chapter 8 verse 9, and it says, "But there was a certain man called Simon, which before time in the same city used sorcery, and bewitched the people of Samaria, giving out that himself was some great one, to whom they all gave heed from the least to the greatest, saying, This man is the great power of the Most High. And to him they had regard, because that of long time he had bewitched them with sorceries." Now, there's a key word I want to go into here, and it's bewitched. So let's go ahead and bring it up. Bring up the Greek word, and let's read it, or listen to it.
Strong's G 1839. Existemi.
Existemi. This is the Greek word for bewitched, and it means to throw out of position, displace, to amaze, to astonish, to throw into wonderment, to be amazed, astounded, to be out of one's mind, beside oneself, insane. Now first let me start with this, because for this dude, and I want to go teach on this point, not teach, but expound on this point again. For you to believe that a woman can somehow get herself pregnant, and then for you to teach that, means you are insane and you are out of your mind. Alright? For you to actually subscribe to the teachings of a man who had over 80 some odd personalities, who was convicted of numerous accounts of pedophilia and child rape, you are out of your damn mind. Alright? And then for you to get up there and hop around and throw $1,000,000 words at people like that's supposed to be intimidating, you're pretty much beside yourself. Alright? So now, let's go into definition A. Alright? It says to amaze, to astonish, and to throw into wonderment. Now, what was his main point of argument in that the main debate? As well as other debates, but in this main debate between ISUPK and himself, or the New Covenant, that the black woman is God. Alright? And he kept saying it. And the one thing I noticed when I was watching, he is really good at playing to people's emotions. When we read the scriptures, it says in Isaiah 58 verse 1, you know what, in fact, let's just get it. Let's just bring it up. It says here, Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1, it says, "Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins." So, when you preach the truth, we're not there to cater to anybody's emotions or feelings. And we're definitely not there to make you feel better. The truth does not make you feel better. A majority of the time, the truth will make you feel like a, excuse my language, but a piece of shit. That's how the truth will make you feel a majority of the times. Alright? And then there are times where the truth, well, it will get you through, if you're feeling down about something, you can go into a book, say the Psalms, and it'll help you feel better. Majority of the times where the truth lets you know that you're messing up and you need to straighten out. And so you feel down. Alright? And when we go out there and teach the truth and preach the truth to our people, we're letting you know your transgressions. We're letting you know you need to stop doing drugs, alright? We're letting you know you need to pick up your damn pants. You need to stop committing adultery, alright? You need to stop eating certain foods. You need to carry yourself and act a certain way. You need to be men. And it does not make you feel good. When you hop around and do victory laps around a crowd of people screaming that the black woman is God and getting them to chant with you, there's nothing that is correcting about that. There's nothing edifying about that. Because by you saying that the black woman is God, you're pretty much saying that a black woman is beyond correction or beyond reproach, and that could not be further from the truth. You look at the black woman this day and age, and she is the one that is in most need of correction. All right, in most need of strong, stiff rebuke and reproof. Just take one look on YouTube and World Star Hip Hop, and look at all the Vine compilations of her shaking her ass. All right. Granted, I've seen quite a few twerk videos in my day, and they look good, but that's not what our women are supposed to be out there doing. Alright? So for you to get up there and say that, and our people don't know any damn better, and then you get up there and you promote this idea, or you let your woman promote this idea that they can give birth themselves, our people don't know any better. They're going to hear that and be like, word, really? And they're going to be amazed. They're going to be astonished, or in a state of astonishment. Alright? So they're going to look at you like you definitely know what the hell you're talking about. And they're not even, and our people refuse to consider. Alright, when you look at in chapter Acts, in Acts chapter 17 verse 11, the Bereans were the most noble of them in Thessalonica because they searched the scriptures to see if everything that the disciples and the apostles were preaching was true. Our people aren't going to do that. So that's the reason why you can get up there and spew all these words to the people, and they just take what you say for face value, and they don't even go and look into it. Alright, it was the spirit of Elder Tahar. I'm sorry, it was the spirit of Yahbashim Shai that jumped on Elder Tahar to go, well, let me look and see what's up with this Bartholin gland madness that this lady just said. Or this beast just said. I'm not even going to call her a lady. Alright? So, I think I'm pretty much done with this scripture. Let me check. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want on that scripture. So now, let's go to Acts chapter 19. Alright, and this is, I am 100% convinced that this man right here we're about to read about was the same man polite out there in that debate a week ago. Alright, so let's read this. It says, Acts chapter 19 verse 24, for a certain man named Demetrius, a silversmith which made silver shrines for Diana, brought no small gain unto the craftsmen. So this man basically he made a whole lot of money for the city in Ephesus, making silver shrines to Diana, a Greek god, a woman Greek god. Alright, a black woman Greek god. Alright, verse 25, whom he called together with the workmen of like occupation and said, sirs, ye know that by this craft we have our wealth, because they were making a lot of money. Because back then, like now, our people believed that women were to be held up in high esteem. It was a lot less than back it was a lot less back then, but still that belief was existing. It existed. 26. Moreover, I can't talk right now. Moreover, ye see and hear that not alone at Ephesus, but almost through all Asia, this Paul had persuaded and turned away much people, saying there be no gods which are made with hands, which is the truth. They are all idols. And Paul was going around to the Gentiles, which were Israelites in a Gentile state of mind, according to scriptures, and he was turning them back to the truth of Yahweh Shai. So Demetrius was upset, like, well, wait a minute, this man Paul's converting our people, and look what he's about to say. Verse 27, so that not only this our craft is in danger to be set at naught, but also that the temple of the great goddess Diana should be despised, and her magnificence should be destroyed, whom all Asia and the world worshipeth. So he know that he was about to lose his money, and then that temple that was dedicated to Diana was going to be despised and destroyed. All right, that's why it's the same thing now with polite. That's why he's on this insane campaign to make the black woman be looked at as a god. All right, that's why he was doing that, because that's what he believes. All right, and he plays on people's emotions. Your mother and your sister and this and that and the other. He'll play on your emotions You'll be more likely to believe what he's saying. But it's nonsense. All right. 28 it says, and when they heard these sayings, they were full of wrath and cried out, saying, "Great is Diana, the god of the Ephesians." Now, what was he saying at the debates? The black woman is God. The black woman is God. And everybody in the crowd was saying it. They were chanting it with him. All right. And the whole city was filled with confusion, and having caught Gaius and Aristarchus, the men of Macedonia, Paul's companions in travel, they rushed with one accord into the theater. All right, and this is pretty much the end of this account. But that's all I wanted to get on that. All right. This man, this clown polite, putting the black woman up on a pedestal, saying she's God, and parading her around for all the people to see. This is the same thing that's going on right now when you read this account in Acts. Demetrius was pretty much putting the black woman up on a pedestal. All right, and was vehement about that. All right. But guess what? All that's gonna come to naught. That came to naught. All right. And this guy polite and all his disciples, they're all gonna come to naught. All right. So with that, let's just say shalom.